or not. You know. All right, Rock. Hold on. Let me set up my ticker. All right, Rock. You got a question? You got a comment? You got a concern? You can direct it at the panel
Yeah,
or one lady specifically.
it's at the panel. I'm just trying to get some answers to a question, maybe, because you know I hear they want a lot of stuff, right? They want all this stuff, and they want a man to be a real man and to fulfill a role and pay for things and just kind of run the house. But when the real man gets around, they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. And then when you do get in touch with your feelings and you tell them about something that you saw, then they say that you're acting like a female. So I'm just wondering if they would drive a few hours to go to a date, and while they were on that date, they you know they got some messages on their phone, and supposedly the person they're on the date with is the only person they're talking to at the time, right? Because both people are kind of busy. They got stuff going on in their lives. They're trying to better themselves every day, you know. And the other person asks about the messages, and all of a sudden you're called a female because you're asking about messages. But what you're really doing is you're trying to protect your investment, right? Because time is more valuable than money. I'll throw money at anything, but my time, I'm not going to give you my time just for nothing. I'd rather spend my time with myself, really. You know, if you're not going to add to me, I don't need you. So my question to them is, would they think that's a valuable question, someone bringing up messages on their phone, or would that man be acting like a female because they're worrying about what's going on your phone? Like, let's say you saw something pop up that was like, oh, let's say, what was that black dating app? Black People Meet. You know, let's say it's something like a message like, this person's nearby. Let's say that popped up and they would ask about that. Is that them getting in their feelings, or is that a credible question? Would y'all ask the same thing if the roles were reversed?
I would just ask why you're on your phone and we on a date. That's being disrespectful.
I was taking pictures for her. She wanted some pictures taken.
So you were texting someone else.
No, I was using her phone to take pictures because she wanted a few pictures taken of her.
And you saw
and it popped up.
Message. Oh.
Yeah, it popped up. Yeah, while I was on the phone. Yeah. That wasn't even the whole reason why we stopped talking. The whole reason we stopped talking was because a man wants control. He's willing to give up control over a lot of things in his life. But let's say over the children, he's not. Any decisions over the children, it stops with the man, right? That's just it. Women, I feel like they don't really understand that. They don't understand that there's a lot of things that men will give up, but if you cross that line with those few things, you're not going to win. And it's, you know, they're going to go down the road because a guy rather be by himself happy.
So what's the exact question, real quick?
The question is, would they think it's a valid point for the man bringing up a message to their phone? You know, like why? Because, you know, I think they would bring it up. Is the only reason I'm saying. Like, if the roles were reversed,
stop right there.
Message on his phone. You know, you're only supposed to be talking. You know, I've already asked the question a couple times.
Yeah,
I think it's a valid question. I think it's a valid question. But what was her response? Did she overdo it in response to you asking?
She said I was acting like a female. She got mad and she's like, oh, well, why are you worried about that? I'm on a date with you.
One, she sounds she keeping her options open.
I feel like
that was your first date.
She sounds.
Date?
Go ahead.
I'm just trying to see what number date it was.
That's a good point.
What was that your first?
What
date
does that matter? Because supposed to be already a mutual relationship. Like I'm not gonna waste time on you because
I don't think you were.
you know.
Based on her response, I don't think she felt you were in a place to ask her what's on her phone. Like
Because she
it was
keeping
just
her
a date.
options open.
I think she
options
said
open.
you were acting like a female because females go through phones. I think that's why she said that. But I understand because you said you it took a couple hours for you to get to the said date, so you took a lot of your time to go there. Maybe you should have
No,
had
she actually drove. She drove 3 hours to go on a date with me. So this is why I'm trying to like get in her head. Be like, why would she do very successful, very beautiful? She's black. I usually don't date black women because you know why? They're hard-headed. They're hard-headed. They don't want to be submissive.
Time is up.
And that's probably exactly why she asked you that question. Like, she probably picked that up on you. Wow. I don't think it matters. She probably was keeping her options open. She liked you, yeah, but she's keeping her options open. You are not the only person that she's dating. I don't think she has to just have one person that she's dating. She can date and just see, and she can narrow it down. Not that she doesn't like you, but she's keeping the option open. Like, okay, well, I'm gonna see what he's about. Okay, and maybe there's someone else that was sending her a message. You are entitled to, feel how you feel because maybe you are like, okay, I really like this girl. She may not like you the way you like her, but she doesn't know that yet. So she's keeping her options open, and that's okay. Y'all not exclusive. Did y'all speak about exclusivity?
And if I'm driving that long to see you, then I like you. Oh, you know what I mean? So
yes,
how you question?
We spoke about me and her only speaking to each other because we didn't want to waste time, so on and so forth. And that's the only reason I kind of brought it up to her. And when I brought it up a valid point, she kind of got mad. So I don't understand. See, y'all want to sit up and act like you don't do anything, behind somebody's back, and then turn around and call it, oh, I'm just keeping my options open. Maybe if you would spend a little bit more time on that relationship that you have building already, then it might work out. But if you just keep your options open, you're always going to have your options open.
That's a great point. There's somebody else back there?
Men really don't care.
Well,
He sounds butthurt, dog.
Read the super chat.
Will with the $10 super chat. Bro, you going through something. Get off the net. And then there was one more super chat. Mr. Gary Grant said, Dana, I'm happy to see a young lady get it. Big up yourself. Man, I don't know what, Rock. So why did that girl get to call him feminine because he went through the phone? That happens often. Like I even hear when men challenge shit before Isha got out of that, she'd be like, oh, y'all hate women because we was telling women the truth for once. Or it'll be like if a man is saying something, and you guys said it before, they're like, oh, he probably gay. Like we get accused of being gay and all types of shit if a man is going against a woman's point. Y'all heard that before?
She said that shit.
Oh, he's still here.
So what do y'all have to say? Because that grace is enough.
That timing matters, like position, conversation, context. So he gave more context. This is why I was asking, like, what kind of situation is this? And then you're looking at her phone and you gonna question her, like, are you in a position? Like, so she's like, you some gay ass, you some bit, she like, you silly, like, why am I here? So is it over?
So it could, I hear echo again, but it may have been the energy he was giving off, right? Again, we understand we're getting his viewpoint. How did he react? We need the full story to really give him a true response. It was a lot of broken up. The story was kind of hard for me to understand, to be very honest with you. But we don't know the nature of the relationship. Maybe and I think Isha's one of y'all said it. Maybe she didn't really care about you the way that you cared about her.
That was me.
They said it. Thank you. Also, what about him not usually dating black girls because they don't listen. I remember one of the guys on the podcast said, it's the energy you give off. You think you may not be giving off the energy, but you really do. So maybe she, picked that up on her energy of not really dealing with black girls. So there's a lot of different variables that could have gone into her response saying you're acting real feminine. And Isha said, going through a woman's phone, typically, I don't know any man that goes through a woman's phone. I don't know. Mainly it's women doing that.
I checked my wife's phone before.
Yeah, I would say I think that she should have maybe not said that. Maybe she should have asked a clarifying question or had a discussion with him at that moment and said, we're not officially together. Would you prefer her to say that? I know I got called out last week for that because I said I would tell my man that he wasn't good in bed, and that was not presented well. So I was wondering if maybe, how would you feel if she said, well, we're not officially together and I do date other people? How would you respond to that?
We were supposed to be exclusive. I wouldn't waste my time on someone that's wasting their time on others.
Got you.
She's got children. I have a business. I work, 7 days a week if I want to sometimes, and that's what it takes sometimes. And she has 2 children and retired, working still, lots of things going on. So why would we, if we're trying to get to the next level, why are we wasting time with all these nobodies? If we know that, hey, okay, I want that 1%. I want the 1%, right? Because that's what everybody wants. Oh, somebody's 6 foot, 100,000 a year, and then you find them and you're not 100% with them because you know what? Okay, you can say I shouldn't be going through somebody's phone, but how am I going to know for sure or not? Especially if it pops up when I'm not even going through it. Like why can't I say, hey, I need to check your phone? You know what I'm saying? I want to look at your phone. Why is that bad? Because at the end of the day, that's the phone. I can get more information from the phone than I can from you. I can look on there and see where you've been all day.
That sounds like a trust issue.
But you're not listening.
Listen to what? Nigga, you sound whack. You gotta stop.
We gotta
keep letting him go. This shit is weird. No. Everybody stop. This is fucking ridiculous. Are we gonna keep doing this all night?
But y'all ain't listening. You want a king, right? You want a king, right? You want somebody to take care. You want somebody to go to war for you.
No, but maybe you're just whack.
You
maybe
want
it's
somebody
not
to
the
go
fact
to
that you
war
have
for
6
you.
figures and you are 6 feet tall. Maybe you're just whack. Maybe you're just
This
lame.
is not
Maybe
an
you're
advice
ugly. I don't
show
know.
anyway.
Ladies,
Good
our
point.
point of
It
view,
wasn't
we
an
came in
advice
with a
show.
question. We got to give him the real. It sounds like she drove there. She was hoping it'd be something more, but she probably picked up on your energy. Hence why she had another dude that was hitting her up. And she was like, I'm gonna still see what this is all about. I've been there. And she's like, okay, yeah, this is not really what it is. And she's good on you. So you need to keep it pushing, Per.
You're not the same person in the chat that you are in the video. You think you're the
Joe
same person in
Lane.
the text messages
She's
that
not
you are
feeling
in
you.
person? I don't think so.
You're
Lane.
feeling her way more than she's feeling you. So just keep it pushing. Just cut your
Because I caught her lying. It's my fault. I caught her lying. It's my fault.
Just end the relationship.
And I catch her lying. It's my fault.
Just end the relationship.
What are you talking about? You acting like you know something about the relationship.
Because you catching her lying. She's on dating.
It's not a dating show.
Talk about things you don't know about.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I think it's funny that y'all got mad that she got caught. Y'all got mad. She got caught. And somehow it's my
she
fault.
got caught or not.
Where's that button? Get him up out of here. Get him up out of here.
Put him in the bathroom. Put him in the bathroom. Put him in the bathroom.
Ask this question though.
Yo.
This is a valid question.
All right, listen, chill.
We already
All right,
answered
Rock.
the question.
I guess Rock, I guess the basic sentiment.
Put him in a fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
I guess they're saying that depending on that level of relationship, when you're taking a picture on her phone and then you see the message and want to inquire further, was it a one-to-one monogamous relationship? If not, that inquiry, she's like, why you worried about that?
It was.
Oh, it was monogamous. So then you do have a right, and I don't think it was feminine that the phone was in your hand, but it does matter how you approach said situation. So if you started screaming and yelling right in a place of business or something, that could be more womanly than manly to do so. No, I'm not. I'm just saying, just in terms of, I'm not saying you did, but just what could reason why she said that. Now,
you saying, yeah.
But Rock, to your point, the point I made earlier is that does happen to men though. Women start calling them out their name, start calling them soft, gay, this, that, and the third. And we've seen it happen up here with one of our great panelists who does a lot of good work behind the scenes, B. I've heard him get called a bunch of names because he got passionate about a situation, and then everybody was allowed to call him gay or whatever the case is. Why does that happen? Because we aren't afforded grace for standing in a feminine posture at all. That's Rock's point.
I think Rock has a right to have his opinion.
I'm a lame if I catch my.
Rock, just move on from it. If she's giving you the clear signs that she's not interested, she may have driven to you, and that's cool. But when she had another dude hitting her up, she was giving you the indication. Deuces,
Listen,
I'm good
on
you.
Some things that ain't.
But you
You're
sound
like
I don't. It's really affecting you.
There's way more to
this. Acting like I don't know that.
Yeah,
there's more
affecting him to the point he needs to just keep it moving.
You're talking to a man. You're talking to a man that's over 30 years old. I have no children, and I own my business. I do what I want when I want, and y'all sitting up here begging for a man. I don't need a woman to go to the next level.
No one was begging.
Not at all. Not at all.
You're begging for advice.
Go online, order me one. I'm gonna order one that's gonna listen, and y'all gonna be lonely.
Hey,
you get
Rock,
mad at other women get caught cheating.
God bless, Rock.
Y'all want to get mad at women getting caught cheating and defend her, call me a lame, and be all kinds.
Put him in the bathroom.
Nasty to me and call me kinds of names.
So Rock, they hit you with the $20. I gotta put you in the back for a little bit. But if somebody pay that $20 for Rock, I could bring him right back up. Hey Rock, you my man, you know that.
Bye, Rock. Leave her
Rock. See you.
Hamp.
Yeah.
You wrong for
that. What happened to the timer? What happened to the timer?
They hit him with the next, man. I had to put him in the back. But Rock was kicking somebody's ass today though on the other.
He must be sleepy then from kicking somebody's butt on the other podcast because he wasn't
kicking somebody's ass earlier.
What happened? What happened tonight? Somebody said weed is hell of a drug in the comments. I don't know what happened.
Comments.
Please bring other guys up because I like that. That was good.
No, they didn't hit the link. They didn't hit the link. That's why.
I didn't hit the link to come in.
That's why I let Rock because nobody hit the link. I dropped it 3 times.
Come on,
Chief. Rock, leave her alone. It's a wrap for her. She's not wanting you in that way, player. Keep it pushing. Next.
And now that he's off the line. To his point, he actually did make a good point. He should not have been called feminine. He should not have been called a woman or gay or any of those things for going through. I mean, for inquiring about this message popping up on the phone. Was he right for inquiring? Probably not, because based on the context that Sis asked him to provide, it didn't seem like they were on the same page. He's got a job and she got kids and they don't waste each other's time. Time is valuable and all that bullshit. But I did kick. I had to kick Rock off for the $20. But if somebody pay that $20, I gotta bring them back up. I'm just saying.
Can we get somebody else?
Yes.
Like I
So
like
right
that.
now,
Hit the link, guys.
We want Mike.
Mike
We want
Mike put
Mike.
$2
come
in
on,
there.
Mike.
Rock,
I
you down
want
to
Mike
18.
Brown. Mike Brown, please
Mike
come
Brown,
on
they
here.
want you.
Mike
Come on,
Brown.
Mike is really like a strong supporter. I love it.
He
Mike
is.
be talking ish. Come on, Mike, come up here
Yo,
with the video on.
that's my man. Mike, a moderator too. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. I'm gonna let it rock for a little while longer, man. But if they don't hit the link, I think y'all got some enjoyment out of that. Now, I will say, y'all all kind of talking at once. I'm letting it ride, but y'all got to hear it. All right. Uh-oh. Hey, Rock. You
Shit like that.
Yo, Rock was good. Maybe they paid that 20 for you. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and we out.
Who's still on?
This Might Be Risky sponsorship package is here. Have your ad run on our live streaming episodes, linked in the video description and attached to our many hot take clips. The channel is fast growing with thousands of views and subscribers. Don't miss your chance to grow your business on one of the fastest growing platforms on YouTube. Join the family today. This might be risky. Email us at thismightberisky@gmail.com if interested. #Indeed, #do the right thing.